Chapter 11. Ashes of Mercy, Ethan, New York City. The bodega had grown restless, the silence brittle as glass. When a boy of maybe 16 staggered in, bleeding from his shoulder, the group froze. His eyes darted between them, wild and pleading. "Please," he rasped, clutching his wound, "help me." The scarred man barked, "Get him out, he'll bring others." The mother pulled her daughter close, eyes wide with terror. Ethan's heart pounded. He knew they should turn the boy away. Every whisper in his skull screamed survival first. But something in his face, the raw youth of him, struck Ethan deep. Before he could stop himself, Ethan tore a strip from his shirt and pressed it to the boy's wound. The group hissed in outrage. The scarred man growled, "He'll eat what's ours, he'll bleed us dry." Ethan ignored them, whispering to the boy, "Stay with me, just stay alive." As he worked, Ethan realized what he had done. In choosing mercy, he had made himself an enemy of the group. Mara, Los Angeles. The can of beans was gone, split bitterly between three mouths. Hours later, they heard a sound in the stairwell. Soft, broken sobs. Mara crept out, pistol drawn. There, curled on the landing, was a woman in tattered clothes, her stomach bloated with pregnancy. She lifted her head weakly. "Water," she whispered, "for my baby." Reyes appeared behind Mara, eyes cold. "Leave her." Mara's throat tightened. She still had half a bottle in her pack. Half a bottle that might mean life or death for Danielle. Her hand hovered over the zipper. The woman's eyes met hers, hollow but pleading. Against every instinct, Mara pulled out the bottle and pressed it into her hands. Reyes snarled, "You just killed us." Mara ignored him. The woman drank, tears mixing with water down her face. Mara felt something break inside her, not guilt but defiance. If the world demanded cruelty, she would give it mercy, even if it cost her life. Adrian, Geneva, Switzerland. The family he had bought with food knelt before him now, their faces gaunt but grateful. The child, too weak to speak, reached out with tiny hands, offering Adrian a crumpled drawing, a crooked figure holding a sword, standing tall above a city in flames. Adrian stared at it for a long moment. Something stirred within him, something he had not felt in years. He reached into his pocket and pulled out a ration bar, handing it to the child himself. The guards exchanged uneasy glances. Adrian smiled faintly as the child devoured it. "Kindness," he murmured, "is the sharpest blade. They will follow you not from fear, but from need." For the first time, his mercy was not performance, not calculation. And that frightened him more than war. Jonah, Chicago. The children shivered in the cold shell of the diner, their lips blue. Jonah had nothing left to give them, until he noticed the mother clutching the bread they had fought over earlier. She held it to her chest like treasure. Jonah met her eyes. They need it more. She shook her head violently. "No, it's mine. If I starve, who will protect them?" The children whimpered. Jonah knelt before her, voice breaking. "Please do this one thing. Give them hope, even if it costs you." Her face twisted in anguish. But slowly, with trembling hands, she broke the bread and pressed it into the children's palms. Jonah felt tears burn his eyes. In that moment, amidst fire and ruin, he saw Christ in her sacrifice. For the first time since the seals began, Jonah prayed not in despair but in awe.